Hello everybody and welcome back to Blue Jay Acres. My name is Noelle. Thank you so much for stopping by. So for the month of May, I'm going to try and give you guys a video every day. We'll see how it goes. But today it's just me and Luke here, my youngest. So I thought I would just go on and share with you guys a day of what I'm eating on Semaglutide. Since I started that, this is my 6th week. I gave myself my 6th shot this morning. So if you don't know what that is, it is a weight loss shot. And my doctor put me on that. It took her 6 months to talk me into it, and then my mom taught me into it. And what it does is she put me on it. It kind of slows down digestion, makes you feel fuller faster, and it helps the craving center, like in your brain, so your pleasure center. So it kind of helps with, they're finding out, shopping, eating, that type of stuff, anything that would be like drugs, gambling, all that kind of stuff. But what they said is, my doctor said that I was pre-diabetic, high cholesterol, and I also had fatty liver. I do have it. And she said, all that can be cured. We can take care of everything, and you want perfect blood work, but you got to get on some medicine because you're about to be diabetic. And she was getting really concerned. My BMI was way too high, morbidly obese. So she said, why not use this? You keep trying to do it yourself, just use this tool to help you. So that's what I did, and that's what I'm doing. So here is a look at what I'm eating. You can kind of see, those of you who've been with me for a long time, how my diet's kind of changing as I'm going along. But let's go on and start. Here's what I'm eating today. Okay, so today's breakfast, fast and easy. And it's honestly just me and Charles. So what I like to do is I like to take some eggs, and I'm going to spray the inside of my bowl with a non-stick spray. It makes a big difference. Put in my 4 eggs. Trying to make this morning before he goes to work. I got a little bit of shell in there. Then I'm gonna add just a little bit of milk. I'm using Fairlife milk, but whatever milk. Just mix this up. I'm gonna add a little salt and pepper, and then I'm gonna microwave this for 1.5 minutes, stir it, and microwave it like another 30 minutes, so like a total of 2. Makes the fluffiest, best eggs in the microwave. Just add this with salt. And some pepper. And then in my pan here, I'm going to spray some olive oil. And then I've got these Mission Carb Balance tortillas. That's just what we like. And I have this Gordo's cheese. This makes such a difference. And it's my favorite way to make eggs in the morning. Doesn't take much, you just need a little bit of the Gordo's, or Gordy's, whatever, Gordo's. And I just put that on there. Oops, I just made a mess. This hasn't been turned on yet, so it's still cold. So what I like about these, we're not keto or low carb or anything, but what I like about them is the fiber content. That's why I pick these if I'm buying tortillas, because there's only 70 calories in one, and that's 17 grams of fiber per tortilla, which is a lot, and I have to eat a high fiber diet, so that's why I picked that. Alright, and then here are the eggs. After 2 minutes, they are so fluffy. I love them like this. So then I'm going to put some eggs on here. And I'm going to turn this burner on high, and I'm going to fold this over. I'm gonna spray a little more. Spread that Gordos. Now Charles will eat 2 of these. I'll eat 1. Alright, then I'm just gonna flip this and brown the other side. Alright, that's it. That is breakfast this morning. Okay, so for lunch today, I'm the only way in here. I'm having sweet potatoes, this chicken, and then I have this little salad kit. It's called Nashville Hot. It's a little mini chopped salad kit. I had gotten this on sale. Should have the little dressing and everything. It's covering up my potato. It has these little croutons or whatever they are. I don't know. I've never had this. They taste like pickles. This should be interesting. It tastes like pickles. This is actually pretty good. And then the salad dressing. Alright, so that's it. That's my lunch. I'm gonna go eat this. Okay, then I'm having a afternoon coffee. Now I do the same coffee in the morning, so I've actually had this. This will be my second time having it. I have some Fairlife milk and collagen. So just some collagen there. In our toothbrush, it needs to be put away. Collagen there. And then the Fairlife milk, and that has a lot of protein in it. And collagen helps fighting loose skin and stuff like that as you're losing weight. Has a lot of benefits for your joints and everything else. So that's it. I have that, which is like having a protein shake. Okay, so now lunch is done. I just actually went and got Ronnie from school, so she's home with us now too. She's going out to feed our baby kittens. But I know some of you are also curious in how it's going and have questions about it. And if you have any, leave some down below. I know some of you have private messaged me already asking me a little bit about it. So side effects that I feel on this medicine, or I have felt so far, is the first month I was really nauseous a lot. The second month, now month 2, and you increase your dose each month. And so what it is going to help is like the food addiction, and they call it food noise, and quieting down all that noise, slowing down the digestion to make you feel fuller, longer, and faster. So kind of like some of the benefits of having like a gastric sleeve surgery, but without having the surgery. It's some of those same kind of effects, but then also working on the brain. Because they do say obesity is an illness. And so it's not just a lack of willpower. And unless you are an obese person, you probably think, yeah, right, whatever. But if you are, then you know that's really true. And I have tried every diet under the sun, every diet in the world. All right, sorry, that was my daughter calling me on the phone. But yeah, I forget where I was. But month 1, what I experienced was a lot of nausea. Month 2, now that I've been on it, this is my second week. I get my shot today. I do it on Wednesdays. The main thing has been insomnia and exhaustion. That has been like my #1 thing. There's been a lot of nights that I cannot sleep. No matter what I do, I'm going to talk to her about that actually this next month. And then of course I'm tired. Now, all of them, all the 5 shots before, and this one's no different. I already had to take a nap today. It's day 1 and 2. It makes you very, very tired. And then I don't notice the nausea so much anymore, but I'm starting to notice the appetites, like the feeling full quicker side of it. where I didn't really feel that a lot the first month. I am starting to feel that now. Like when we go and I make a plate at dinner, I can't do the whole plate. Instead of, you know, normally I would go back and get seconds. I can't even finish first, kind of thing. So I am noticing that. Things like the kids wanted Reese Cups the other day. Normally that is my favorite candy. I'd be all about it. My desire for sweets is pretty much gone. There's like, that's the last thing I want or desire is sweets. Even fruits. I don't really want anything sweet at all. And that has been since the first month, since like after week 1. The want for sweet stuff is gone. Sorry, my phone is gone. It's the end of this college year. So my college girls are messaging me because I got to finalize everything. They move home in the next week to 2 weeks. They both are different. Ash is coming home around the 10th. And Brooke, I think, is like maybe the 15th. Somewhere in there. So it's just when they're done with their finals and what's online and what's not online. So they're blowing my phone up because we're trying to get everything planned on getting all their stuff back home. But yeah, so that I'm noticing really big. And then the other major side effect that I have noticed and that everybody talks about also is constipation. And I know that's like, people don't want to hear about that, but it's true. And it's one of the other main side effects. So that's why the high fiber diet. So if I'm looking at anything, it's more the fiber content. And it's supposed to be high protein as well. So that's kind of more what I'm focused on so that you don't have that issue. I also have some psyllium husk coming to the house that I had ordered, so that's all supposed to help with that as well. So how did I do? Weight loss is another question so far. Month 1, how did I do with that? So month 1 on that, I only lost 3 pounds, and I was really bummed. I'm not weighing myself at home at all. I just weigh myself in the doctor's office once a month because I have to see my doctor once a month. And I don't get my medicine like through the pharmacy. She just gives it to me right then and there in the doctor's office. So what I do is, or what she said was 3 pounds was really good. Some people gain weight, some people lose weight. Some people respond incredibly well and lose like 15, 20 pounds, right, the first month. She said most people don't. Most people do like you did. She said an analogy would be an antidepressant. You don't just take an antidepressant day 1 and boom, you feel better and you're no longer depressed. All right, sorry, it came out. It's gonna get noisy in there. He just came in from he loves outside. He's swinging all the time. That's my youngest boy. And he's listening to his music. But anyway, so yeah, she said just like an antidepressant, you don't take a pill and then one day you're all good. It takes time to build up in your system. She said, promise me you'll stick with it for 3 months because you could lose nothing again for month 2. Those are introductory doses, just preparing your body in tiny doses. She said month 3 and month 4, that's when you're on the bigger doses and that's when it really starts to work. So she's just begging me not to give up. Like, I won't, I'll do it for at least that and see how I feel. But anyway, so that that's kind of where I am right now. I don't have any idea what I've lost so far this month, if anything, because again, I'm not weighing until I go to the doctor. But yeah, overall, it has not been that bad, other than tired. Tired is my biggest complaint, and the insomnia, that got rough last week. Hopefully that's not going to be the case this week. So I will see you guys at dinner time. And oh, real quick, the other question I get a lot of is it covered by insurance? Everybody's insurance is different. So you have to check with your insurance company, and copays are different. So you have to check with that too. If you are in a certain obesity category, then it is covered by insurance for most people, is what I've been told. My insurance does cover it. However, to get the actual name brand, Wegovy, it is on major back order, like nowhere to be found around here. So I pay for the compound semaglutide from my doctor's office, and it costs me $230 a month. And we have that though on our medical plan, so we use our medical card for that. But yeah, that's what it costs right now, and until Wegovy comes around, and I'm hearing that it could be the end of summer before it does. I have to pay for that, and then once we're able to get it, I can switch over to that, and then I won't have to pay anything anymore. So that's where I'm at. So I know people ask about that as well. All right, now I'll see you guys at dinner. All right, now it is time for dinner. So I'm gonna start by making this pasta. I'm just gonna boil it in some salted water until al dente. Okay, and then I'm also gonna go on and start some asparagus. Okay, and then I'm just gonna spray this with some of this olive oil here. And then I like mine just plain, so I'm just gonna add some garlic, salt, and pop this in the oven while the pasta's cooking. All right, next on this pan in the front, I'm gonna do about a half a stick of butter and get that melting. And I chopped up about 3 cloves, they were 3 good sized cloves of garlic. So I'm just gonna kind of get this all melted and saute the garlic for just a few minutes. Oh crap, the garlic is burning. Went down to grab a bottle of wine and the garlic is cooking fast. Alright, I'm gonna add a little bit of this wine in here as well. Then I'm gonna add my shrimp. And I just always use Old Bay. I use Old Bay whenever I make shrimp. I love the flavor of it. So I'm just gonna let the shrimp cook for a minute. If I had some lemon zest and lemon juice, I would add that, but I don't have any. Also gonna add a little bit of salt to this. I'm gonna go on and pull out the asparagus. And I'm gonna add a little bit of salt to that. So I'm going to go on and add my pasta. I'm just going to kind of stir this all up, get that buttery sauce in it. I'm also going to add some Parmesan cheese and some parsley, a little more salt, some pepper, a little bit more butter for that as well. But I'm gonna go and turn the heat off. I just want that to get melted in here. I'm making such a mess. I just want to taste the pasta and see if I got some good flavor. Got quite a bit of good flavor. I'm going to add a little bit more of this Old Bay seasoning though. And that's it. So here then is my dinner. I'm going to sprinkle just a little bit more of the Parmesan cheese on top. And I'll have Charles do a taste test of dinner because he is here. And you guys can see it tastes wonderful. He just got home. He's hungry. Now I sprinkled a little bit more Old Bay seasoning on mine too. I can if you want. I love that stuff. I'm doing the asparagus first. Asparagus turned out perfect.
That's good. And I'm not an asparagus lover.
Oh, you do too. Every time I make it, you eat it, the asparagus and like it. I would also do a lot of broccoli, but you don't do broccoli, so. All right, try the shrimp.
But I would never have made, or excuse me, I would never have eaten asparagus if you hadn't made it like this. If it was just plain or whatever. And
I know. That's the only way you like it. And everybody likes it that way, so there's really no need to change it.
Anything special in the sauce on the pasta, or just the...
Just try it with the shrimp. Just take a bite. I didn't do anything funky that you wouldn't approve of. I just whipped it together. Because I was feeling shrimp. And you love anything pasta, so we're good.
And yes, I made the comment that it smelled very garlicky, but I like garlic. So.
Oh yeah. I'm just laughing because last night was very garlicky too. We used this garlic marinara on raviolis. And our house smelled of garlic really bad. Now it does again. What do you think?
I think the highlight of me coming home was you saying... Oh, okay. The highlight of me coming home was seeing you.
Good answer. Good answer. But seeing me in the kitchen was even better.
The next best highlight was smelling this and going, oh, am I going to get to taste test? And then you said yes. I was like, oh yeah. Definitely worth the wait. Very good.
Thank
and I
you,
don't think
sir.
it took you that long to make it, did it?
No, a few minutes. I need
good.
to turn the oven off. It's so hot. All right.
Well done.
Thank you. Okay, so that's going to wrap it up then for today. My hair's already up. We don't have the air on. It's in the 80s. I like fresh air going through the house always. So unless it gets like upper 80s or 90s, I don't do the air conditioning. But all right, thank you guys so much for watching. Hope all of you guys have a great day or night wherever you are. Don't forget to give it a big thumbs up, especially if you want to see more of what I'm actually eating in a day and follow a little bit on that journey with me. Tomorrow I will put up for you guys just what the family's eating and share with you some good budget recipes. So thank you guys so much for watching. Bye everybody.